Hey, what's up, guys? Coming back with a fourth video, back to back with these videos. I always want to get it done because I'm feeling inspired tonight, so why not pop them out? Okay, so how to maintain dignity in your singleness. Okay, you live in your Carrie Bradshaw life, right? You cute, got your little dress on, going out with your girls, brunch, you at the parties, boom, having a good time, doing a little speed dating. How you doing? No, I don't like you. Bow. Going on dates, crying. All the chaos, right, of dating. But let me tell you this. How to remain dignified is by just being yourself. We're going to make mistakes as being a single woman. It happens. You're going to make mistakes in dating, period. Especially if you've witnessed your parents, in and out of your life, or maybe your dad wasn't there, maybe your mom wasn't the best example. Whatever the case may be, you are going to have these hurts and pains and these wounds, right? And that's normal. We all grow up that if we didn't grow up in a healthy household. And it's okay. We have to learn from, what our parents didn't know and heal from that. I was for years, my mom and my dad, we think totally different about relationships. My mom has her own views and my dad was never there. So he was just an absent father. So, we definitely have different views. And, I just never, I didn't know what to go about. So I would pray. I read the Bible. I read Steve Harvey's book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. I read it like it was the Bible. And, people were judgmental of Steve Harvey because he did cheat on his first wife, yada, yada, this. But the guy made some key points. And a lot of things that I didn't think about, he opened my mind to. So I love the book. I don't care about his past. Long as he's trying to be a good man now, that's what matters. Even though it probably caused a lot of pain, I know. I still read the book and I still love the book, so whatever. And I read Gentlewoman, and I love dating books because not only is it teaching me how to be a better person, but they're just different standpoints that I didn't know. And I only read dating books by men. I know there are a lot of dating books out there by women, and maybe one day I'll write a dating book, so this might be bad advertisement, and this might be bad for business, but I'm just saying I've always read books by men because I've always wanted to know the male's perspective on dating, relationships, marriage, and all that, because they don't talk about it much and we don't give them a platform to talk about relationships, sex, marriage, and how they truly feel. There are platforms out there that make fun of dating, guys talking about having multiple girlfriends and threesomes and all this craziness, but I'm talking about the mature men out there that's like, this is what women should know and this is what we want them to know, and really have this experience, expertise, not these dogs out here that we keep giving the mic. I don't know why we keep giving these men that can't keep they hoo-ha's in their pants. I don't understand. It's like having a dating advice show and T.I. is the freaking key speaker. No. T.I., I don't think you know how to be in a relationship. You've had multiple side chicks, your wife, and you do threesomes, whatever floats your boat. But I'm just letting you know, a threesome probably won't save your marriage, because if you are allowing your husband to be lustful after other women, he's going to be lustful after other women when you're not around. Period, point blank, period. You're giving him permission. Unless you like that, unless you like women too, do your thing. I don't. I don't want another woman in my life. I told my husband would you ever have a threesome? And he's just like, is this a trick question? Let's keep it real. He's like, babe, I'm going to say no, but if you brought somebody, I'm down. I think that's with every man. And, there are men out there that, of course, got our saved, sanctified, Holy Spirit, man. It's like, no, I would never, blah, blah, this. But he gave me a real answer. My husband does not want to have a threesome. He's satisfied having sex with me. But I'm just saying he kept it real, raw, and reasonable, right? So, I was just like, well, I'm not into it because I don't want to see another woman touch my husband. Just like I said, okay, if you're down with a threesome, then you, me, and Mel Gibson, I don't know why I keep saying Mel Gibson, you, me, and Leonardo DiCaprio can make a sandwich, right? And he's like, no, that doesn't work like that. I don't want to see a man go to Pound Town with my wife. Well, that's how we feel as women. But y'all love having threesomes. And I think a lot of men have sexualized that. And in this day and age, we think as women that we have to do that, be all this sexiness and spontaneous woman and sexual, all this craziness, and be this fantasy for him. I will be whatever fantasy you need me to be. I told my husband in the bedroom, but just me and you. And if we get a little bored, we have the Kama Sutra where we can add different positions. We don't have to add another partner. I'm not down with adding another partner. I don't know if the Kama Sutra, I haven't read the whole book, if they are like multiple partners. I don't know. But I know that there are multiple positions, you know, and that will help you and your husband spice it up a little bit, right? I'm down with it. Whatever floats our boats, whatever keeps us interested and excited about having sex. And I realized like playing games and doing things that like dressing up and, you know, being all sexy and reminiscing about the old days, like that spices our relationship up. I don't need another guy in my marriage. I mean, another person in my marriage. I don't know why I went on this rant, but I did. Anyway, so being a single woman, I know it's hard out here in these streets. I know that a lot of times that you're trying to figure out what you want in a guy. You have these standards. You've been heartbroken. Guys have lied to you. I know that. But don't lose your dignity. Don't ever think that you have to settle for less. And don't think that you have to just settle for the look of a guy. Date who you want to date. You know, I'm all for dating, you know, men. If you want to date just black men, then just date just black men. If you want to date white men or Hispanic men or Asian men, date them too. But just do it in a dignified way that you can sleep at night and you feel good, because dating can be fun. It can be relaxing, it can be therapeutic and fun. It doesn't have to always be so serious. You can laugh with each other, have a good time. You can go out with a guy and don't really connect, but don't put your heart, your soul heart into it, and don't sleep with them on the first date, and don't, get these emotional attachments that is going to break your heart. Just try to just have a little bit control in your singleness. And even if a guy, calls you a prude or walks away, gets angry, let him, because he's showing you who he is. And if a guy shows you who he is, then you're not wasting any time. You're not going to waste 5 years, 4 years trying to figure out who he is. He's going to show you. And a lot of times, like with Megan Good, she wrote a book talking about Worth the Wait. Her and her husband getting divorced, it sucks. But she talks about waiting 90 days. And maybe that works for you, or 30 days, whatever you like. I didn't really give it a count like that. I was just making sure if the vibe was right. I mean, there was a guy that I was dating. We went on a couple dates and I never slept with him. And he got irritated. You're using me, blah, blah, this. I said, okay, I thought we were just dating, but you just want to have sex. Just say that. And I don't want to have sex. I don't have any sexual emotion towards you. So that's when I knew I don't want to date this guy anymore. And he doesn't want to spend any more money on me, which we weren't going out. We were going to like Applebee's and like going to get chicken wings. Like I wasn't like breaking the guy's pocket, like going to Ruth Chris and all that, or flying to Paris or nothing. God, we were going to Applebee's for a happy hour, for God's sake. We probably got the 2 for $20. I mean, geez, relax, So I just want you to understand that you can have morals and standards and values, and you can still be a dignified woman and still date. You don't have to settle. You don't have to go out and do what all these young women are doing. I know we're on Instagram and all these women have Birkin bags and diamonds and everything. Okay, a real man that's working hard, he ain't got time to buy you Birkin bags, but he will come in and break that back. Okay, that's what I know. So wait for the right man to love you. Just keep doing your thing, keep being single, keep being pretty and cute, and keep, learning and fulfilling yourself and having a whole bunch of self-care and self-love. And I promise you, once you learn how to love yourself, love everything, how you wear your hair, how you dress, how you talk, how you act, how you approach everything, your standards, your morals. When you love all of that, then a man is going to find that so sexy that he wants to love you in return. I promise. All right. So yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell all your girlfriends about the Cinderella Diaries. I mean, what are you doing? You are sleeping on my channel. Stop sleeping on your girl, all right? So don't forget to share and tell everybody you know. This is where you need to be. And once you get past the singleness, because singleness can be fun. Don't think that it's a drag. It really can be fun. Then call me, and I'll match you up and we'll have fun. I promise. It's not going to be desperate or anything. You're not desperate. You just want to find a good man and you want to find a good woman. And it's hard out here in these streets. And good men and good women and high value men and high value women don't have to always be rich or anything. They can just be high valued in morals and values. And it's hard out here because a lot of them are not searching for the love for their love, the love of their life. A lot of them are just enjoying their singleness. So it's okay to be single, whether you're 20, 30, 40, 50, because a lot of times you learn your lessons older, or you've been divorced, or you're widowed, you know, whatever the case may be. But it doesn't have to be the end of your life. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can still love somebody and, you know, still have the person that God has ordained for you to be with. Even if you made mistakes, even if you've been married, whatever the case may be, you'll finally get it right. You're learning lessons. Stop being hard on yourself. Just carry yourself with dignity in class. And I promise you, you will attract the same person like yourself. All right? See you later.